YouTube, what's up? It's your boy Crypto J coming at you guys with yet another J Talks Crypto. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button and the bell notification. I do my best each and every day to give you guys the top picks in cryptocurrency. Guys, nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. So I just want to address this coin, guys, and also start off the video just by letting you guys know that I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. You can do whatever you want with your money. I just want you guys to be educated and to learn how to read these contracts. And I know this space is growing right now, and it's very confusing because you get a lot of voices. But I just want everybody to just understand and know, because it is about safety first, right? So you guys can decide if this is a project that you'd want to be a part of. Again, it's your money, right? So you guys could see this is Sato the dog. It's coming in at 4.6 million market cap, has 575,000 holders, right? So we could just scroll down here on Dex Tools, and we could already see the transactions here. And I just want you guys to see something, and this is something that I talk about so importantly on the channel, right? Is about checking the transactions of the project, right? So I just want you guys to kind of see what's going on in this project, just so that you guys don't make the same mistake. You know, you could see there's a couple of legitimate ones, but you could see I could just keep doing this. Really, we could keep doing this and doing this and doing this. And this is why, guys, I say it's so important to pay attention. You see how dangerous this could be? You kind of see what's going on, right? Well, if you can't see what's going on, I'll help it be easier for you to help you see what's going on. Because as you guys could see, if we just scroll down here on Dex Screener as well, this project had a whitelist, as well as it has some suspicious functions, which is kind of a little bit red flag to me. You could see on Dex Screener as well that these transactions are just horrible. It's definitely not something that I would want to be a part of. This is their bubble map over here as well. So you can see that this cluster is actually holding 55% over here. Actually, I'm sorry, it's holding 70% of the supply, and it's moving money all around into all these different wallets. And this is why I say it's so important that we know how to read the contract, right? And we go over here to GMGN, right? And then we could look over here at the top 100, right? And this is what it's really important, guys, that we know how to do this, okay? 77% in owning in the top 100, all the supply, right? Kind of like what we just kind of saw right there, right? And then you could see there was insiders on the trade. And you could also see that 56% of the 77% held by all the top 100 wallets out of 629 wallets, 59% of them are phishing. So they're like suspicious money transactions. You could also see up here under the snipers, just all the money that's been moved. It tells you how to read it right here. Super easy, plain text. The ones that are in bold, they're still holding. You could see the total allocated, and you could see the top 10 are still holding 25%. And this triangle here means that there's money that's been transferred suspiciously. And it's a concern in this project, in my opinion, because, again, they hold too much of the supply in the top 100. I don't think the top 100 wallet should hold 77%. That doesn't leave a lot for the rest of the 629,000 people, especially when there's like suspicious wallet transactions, and also when there's this kind of stuff going on. Now, if you don't mind this kind of stuff going on, I just want you to know that this guy's going to sell on you and dump on you probably. But if you don't mind that, you know, that these guys are really holding everything, then I mean, you know, that's totally fine. I haven't manually checked in a lot of these top wallets, but a lot of the times top wallets you could find where the bot is. Just usually takes me about 10 to 15 minutes. We could see how long it'll take me today, maybe less. So this one has about 200 transactions. We can also see just how old these wallets are, right? Which is super incredibly important when we're getting into cryptocurrency, right? When we're looking at projects and when we're vetting projects, we should always be paying attention to actually how old the contract was when the first transaction was made on the project. Okay, so one of the top holders, his wallet is about 19 days old. This is the deployer right here. Interesting. Interesting. So, interesting. a lot going on in some of these wallets. I gotta check out all of them. I mean, if I really wanted to sit and check out all the wallets, I can. Um, but again, you know, it doesn't. I don't have to really do that. You know, this is enough red flags for me to think that this is not very good, right? I mean, it doesn't really take a genius. And again, if you really want to pick through these wallets, you could find where the bot is. But again, this is kind of what happens in crypto, and this is why I say it's so important that we know how to read this part. It's more important than being up on a trend or something like, you know what I mean? You could see this wallet as well. It's a top wallet in here. It's also about 16 days old. This is a red flag, you know? And so, again, we just got to make sure that we're vetting projects to the best of our ability and that we're not, you know, that we're not talking about stuff online and maybe not fully knowing how to do all the research on the project because this is, I mean, you could do whatever you want. Again, it's your money. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm not telling you anything what to do. I'm just saying that you should know how to check this stuff because again, if you're not comfortable again with these top 100 holding 77% and you know these guys just buying it the way that they are, and if you're comfortable, I mean this is very much a red flag to me. It's not an indicator of like real price action. It doesn't make me feel good considering that you know these top wallets are moving around so much money. Again, right here, right, you can see this cluster, they're moving around money. You see over here where it says that suspicious transfers, you know, they kind of start moving money and moving money, moving money, moving money, and that's how slow rugs are. And so, again, guys, you just got to be careful out there. You know, maybe it's not, but I would definitely be cautious. Again, you could see this has a lot of fresh wallets in it. Some of these fresh wallets are a little concerning, right? We could check also just a lot of just stuff that I personally wouldn't like. I mean, again, if you, however you want to do, you can do. You could talk and do, right? You could see also, these are the devs, 3 devs, and the dev is sniping the trade. He was a sniper in the trade, right? And he's also phishing. So it's, you see where it says suspicious phishing wallet? Token transfer detected. You see that? Yeah. So again, guys, you can do whatever you want to do. But in my opinion, this is not a safe trade. It has a lot of red flags. People will try to say that I'm trying to tell you guys something bad, but you can do whatever you want to do, right? The goal is to educate the space so that you guys can make educated decisions. Again, if this is something that you like, I'll just let you know I've seen this a lot of times. And it just doesn't usually end good. So, again, if you're comfortable with this, and these are brand new transactions, like literally still coming in, like, you know, and yeah, guys, just make sure again that you are doing your due diligence, right? 575,000 holders, but only 4.6 million market cap, guys. Like, come on, you know, we gotta do our research. We gotta also, you know, a little bit use our brain on the holder to market cap ratio. That doesn't make much sense, does it? And then you see all this, you see how we have all this sell pressure? Maybe it's this guy that's buying little bits and pieces and moving money around. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about, guys. Yeah, it's a possibility that I don't know what I'm talking about. So, you know, you got to go out there and do your own research. Again, there's a ton of tools. Dex Screener and Dex Tools have been making it easy for years. Again, quick intel audit. You know, also came back with some red flags of some suspicious functions. You know, you don't really want that in, you know, white lists and stuff like this. It's part of our due diligence to know this stuff, guys. It's very, very important. And if we don't really understand it, then again, CryptoJ makes content on it. You can also feel free to ask me questions on it too. But I just want you guys to no, and again, maybe I'm reading this contract wrong, guys. I mean, but I've been doing this for a really long time, and I reviewed a lot of contracts. So, yeah, I mean, I'd like to know what you guys think. You can let me know. Do you think that this is real price action? Do you think everybody just so happens to be buying little tiny bits like this? And then it just so happens that we see a big sell wall over here. That could be a possibility, I guess. But I don't like to really talk about these projects and give them a lot of attention, honestly, guys. One, because, sometimes you get some communities, look at this. Come on, man. But sometimes you get some stuff, some people that are, not so good and they're nasty, right? But you could see who's buying up the price right now and how the price is kind of being supported by these phishing wallets, right? And that's just something that, again, oof, that's something that, again, I would be paying attention to. They paused that. You see how they did that right live? That's not good. Yeah, so, yeah, just again, guys, be cautious, be careful. Always do your research. Always, yeah, always do your research. Always know what you're doing. Um, and this is just a lot of, yikes. I mean, if you're comfortable with it, if you're cool with it, this is the dev wallet, by the way. You see how he's selling and then he's buying and stuff. But if you're cool with it, um, then all good, right? 100 people holding 90% of everybody's butt. But personally, I wouldn't do that with my money. And again, I would just maybe take a little bit more time, right? Do some research on things. And yeah, again, guys, I teach all this stuff. I've been doing it for years, 6 years on YouTube now, thousands of contracts, and I know what I'm talking about. People will try to discredit me all the time, but what do I have to gain in this situation, guys? I really have nothing to gain. If anything, again, I'm just going to get backlash, people trying to piggyback my hard work and stuff, and this is just disgusting. The space doesn't have any room for this. And yeah, again, if anybody ever has any questions about contracts, you can always come to me as well, and you can ask. I have Patreon too. If you guys want to check out my Patreon, I teach how to look at all this stuff, but I think you guys are learning every video kind of how I pick these projects apart. And again, it's really important that we do that, and really, again, important that we're not giving these guys too much publicity and stuff like that if this does turn out to be a scam. So again, guys, always do your research. Not telling you what to buy, not telling you what not to buy, but just be safe out there, guys, because there's a lot of, foul play going on. So again, guys, I will catch you in the next video. Peace.